It is customary here at the Bread House that we stand for the reading of God's Word. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 27 through 31 is what we'll be doing our reading for today. It reads like this: Why sayest thou, O Jacob, and speakest, O Israel, my way is hid from the Lord, and my judgment is passed over from my God? Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Verse 31 says, they that wait upon the Lord, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. I want to talk about they that wait. Let me read this for the sake of clarity from the Message translation. It reads like this: Why would you ever complain, O Jacob, or whine, Israel, saying God has lost track of me? He doesn't care what happens to me. Don't you know anything? Haven't you been listening? God doesn't come and go. God lasts. He's creator of all you can see or imagine. He doesn't get tired out. He doesn't pause to catch his breath. And he knows everything inside and out. He energizes those who get tired, gives fresh strength to drop out. For even young people tire and drop out. Young folk in their prime stumble and fall. But those who wait upon God get fresh strength. They spread their wings and soar like eagles. They run and don't get tired. They walk and don't lag behind. They that wait. They that wait. If anyone knows me, you know I hate calling customer service. No insult to those of you who work in the customer service field, but no matter how important my need is, I dread picking up the phone and calling customer service, navigating my way through the automated system and the multiple transfers from one department to the next. All I want is when y'all gonna get my stuff working. I don't got time to go through all these different departments and all these and go through and listen to your lame and whack hold music and go through all. I get tired of explaining my situation 7 different times to 7 different people. Or some of y'all have been there before. I thought I was just the only one. I do not like calling customer service. I can't stand it. And what really irks me the most when I call them is when I've got to repeat my situation to the next person they transferred me to. If I'm paying you my money, the least you ought to be able to do is say, hey, Mr. Johnson is on the phone and this is his issue. I do not like dealing with customer service, but there has been one situation that comes to mind where I was on hold for quite some time and I could not hang up the phone because I had held too long and I didn't want to lose my place in the queue. Look at how y'all looking at me. But I also knew that if I stayed on too long, I was going to waste a lot of time doing absolutely nothing. And what tripped me out in the middle of this whole time was the hold music. I messed around and I heard some hold music that I had never heard before. You know, when you call certain companies, you're going to get light jazz, maybe some classical, maybe a little Frank Sinatra, but Frankie Beverly came on. Yes, Lord. Oh, look at how y'all looking at me like y'all always been saying and saying. See, this music they got out now, I don't know what none of this mess is, but I like Earth, Wind, and Fire. Frankie Beverly, you know, when they actually played instruments and then just dial up a computer to make a nice little beat. As I was sitting on hold for about 7 minutes and some odd seconds, I was listening from song to song, and they were fading out. I said, who is the DJ on the other end? Because I suddenly, the whole music had gotten so good, I got a little upset when the lady came back to the phone. I said, wait a minute now. You done interrupted my groove. I was a little upset, and I got lost in the whole music. I got lost in the whole time. And I want you to understand that most companies invest a lot in the whole music. They invest a lot in the meantime music. They even have elevators now equipped with music while you take your journey up and down the stories of the building. And what really messed me up is when I went to one of my favorite restaurants, and I went to the bathroom, went to the restroom, and I'm standing there at the urinal handling my business, and there's a flat screen TV sitting right in front of me. And they got whole music and TV. Man, maybe you want to stay in there all day long. Yeah, they doing it all big. And I want you to understand, companies have invested a lot of effort and money and time into the whole time, into what you do between what you ask for and getting what you need. There's a lot of what they do. They've invested in the provision and the waiting. I want you to understand, I stepped there to make something very clear to you that God, heaven has what I call whole music. Jesus, keep me with the cross. I feel like preaching already this morning. I want you to understand that God, when he puts you on hold, I want you to understand delay is not always denied. But I do want you to understand that you got to have enough courage to hold on till they come back. I want you to understand, have you ever prayed and been sitting in the meantime? Because you know the meantime can be a mean time. Good God Almighty, look at how y'all looking at me up in here. I'm talking to somebody waiting on their knight in shining armor, but the meantime you got to kiss a few frogs before you find the princess. I'm talking to somebody who put in an application, but you ain't heard back from the job yet. That's the meantime. Anybody sitting in God's waiting room? Is there anybody on hold with God? You stuck between prayer and provision. You stuck between the middle mile of God. It's what do you do between prayer and provision? What do you do between God showing up and you asking God to do something? What do you do when God has you on hold? What do you do when you call God? When you call heaven and God says, hold on. You know, see, I'm just being honest with you, if you're on the phone with me and you tell me to hold on, I might give you about 30 seconds. But around 60 some seconds, I'm hanging up the phone. I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm just saying, you can call me back. Because I got better things to do with my time than wait on you to get back to the phone. But I'm afraid that a lot of us make that same mistake with God. You know, we can be so disrespectful on the phone with God. I want you to understand that when we put in a call to God and God says, hold on, we make the tragic mistake of thinking we ain't got time to wait on God to fix them. We ain't got time to wait on God to fix her. We ain't got time to wait on God to prepare our order. I never shall forget, I was in a restaurant one time, I was getting ready to eat, and me and my boys were sitting there, we getting ready to eat. They ordered some wings and some appetizers and for their entree, but I ordered a steak. And I got frustrated, Mom, because they came out and brought their food and didn't bring mine. And I said, now wait a minute, man, I don't understand. How you gonna bring their food and not bring my food? And I said, wait a minute, I'll let you real quick, you know, because I said, man, listen now, I don't understand why they got their food before I got my food. And he said, Mr. Johnson, I'm so sorry, but what you put in is a special order. And it requires a little more time. And I didn't want their food to get cold while we're waiting on your special order. And with your special order, it takes a little more time to develop what you ask for. Can I pull over right there and say something to somebody that's in the waiting room? You complaining that God ain't showed up yet, and your neighbor is getting blessed. Your neighbor is getting what they asked for. But let me remind you, baby, you put in a special order. In our text today, the prophet Isaiah invites our attention to his namesake book. Isaiah's book has a twofold purpose. It's words of judgment in the first half, and then it's words of comfort in the second half. In the first half, he warns us about God's wrath. But in the second half, he gives us comfort in the promise of the coming Messiah. I want you to understand that it is Isaiah that prophesies a whole lot about the coming of Jesus. Let me make something clear to you that in the Old Testament and the New Testament, they're saying the same thing. One is just telling you what's going to happen. The other is telling you what did happen. The Old Testament is the Bible concealed. The New Testament is the Bible revealed. Can I teach just a little bit more? I want you to understand that when Isaiah says stuff like, by his stripes we are healed, he's referring to the stripes that will be laid on Jesus' back. Now, he was talking pre-crucifixion, but we have the joy of talking post-crucifixion. We get to talk about what he did and what did happen. Now, most of, if not all of the prophets in Scripture wrote about only two concepts: the wrath of God and the coming of God. Let me pull over right there and remind you. See, I'm real over these prophets. They P-R-O-F-I-T, prophets, and so that they profit for profit. But they call themselves non-profit prophets. And what they do is they prophesy about what you're going to get. And some things are not prophetic, they just prophetic. See what this makes sense to you? See, in Bible days, when prophets spoke, they talked about get right or get left. They also warned you about the coming of Jesus. They didn't tell you that, by the time you get home, it's going to be a new car in your driveway, and if it ain't there, call the police. Somebody stole it. 6 days from now, there's going to be a check in the mail for you. Man, look. I'll come back. That's good. I need you to understand you don't need no prophecy to get a financial miracle. Just tithe and offering, and you ain't got to wait for no prophet. Just let God show up. Prophecy in Bible times was all about giving people the warning that they needed before the destruction came. The Old Testament saints lived their entire lives waiting on the Messiah. We know of waiting because it became hard. It became so hard. He has to give them some strength to wait with. Because it's one thing to wait on God, but what you do while you're waiting can forfeit what you ask for. Let me say that again. What you do while you're waiting has a way of forfeiting what you ask for. Let me put it this way. Can I suggest to you that most of our sins are committed in the waiting room? The majority of our sins are committed while we're on hold. Until God make the way. We got, while God working on the marriage, we got, while God is working on your spouse, you're going to just get a temporary one just until it, what I'm saying? While you're waiting on the financial miracle, you just going to, you know what I'm saying? Just, we always got these aces in the hole, these little backup plans, in case God don't show up. But I want you to understand, what you do while you're waiting on God can cause God to forfeit what you ask for. And so Isaiah gives them some strength to wait with, and before he tells us what we can do with God's strength, he tells us what we first must know about his strategy. In verse 27, he says Jacob, and then he says Israel. Wait a minute, Pastor, which one is he talking to? Is he talking to Jacob or is he talking to Israel? It's the same people. It's the same thing. Because if you understand the name Jacob translates the Hebrew meaning Israel. Now, oftentimes, God would refer to them in one way or the other. Jacob, although he is one of the fathers of Israel, he is also the namesake of Israel. They call him Jacob, which his name means Israel. So when Isaiah refers to Jacob and Israel, he's talking to the Israelites as a whole. Israel registers this complaint against God. They said they feel that God is hiding from them when they need him the most. They feel like God is playing hide and seek. When they say stuff like, my way is hid from thee. You know, when they say that, what they mean is, Lord, you have hidden from me the way we should go, how we should move, our direction. Lord, you ain't telling me what I'm supposed to do. Lord, I'm waiting on you, but you have not given me instructions. Have you ever felt like you've been asking God, oh, well, God ain't asking for the provision. I just want some answers. I just want, what's the next step? Lord, what's the next move? Lord, what is the plan? And he ain't gave you nothing. And so you got to wait with nothing. Sometimes that's the hardest thing for us to do. It's one thing to wait on what you ask for. It's another thing to not have no instructions while you wait. And he said, have you hid your way from me? Meaning the way that we should go is hid from us. Isaiah affirms how they feel, but he does not confirm how they feel. He acknowledges what they're saying. He does not respond. Watch this. He does not respond with revelation. He responds with recollection. He does not respond with a new revelation. He responds with recollection. He says, remember something. He responds with a reminder. In verse 28, he says, have thou not known? By personal observation or by knowledge of scripture, have you not heard? And I think I need to pull over right there and tell you what Isaiah really wants you to understand. He says, you need to remember what you know. You need to remember what you heard. When you got to wait with that, because sometimes, oh Jesus, keep me another point. Sometimes all you got to wait with is a word. Sometimes all you got to wait with is a no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Sometimes all you got to wait with is a my God shall supply all of my needs. Sometimes all you have to wait with is a no weapon. Sometimes all you have to wait with is a all things work together for the good of you. You got to rely on what you remember. Pastor, what if I don't remember? That's why you need to be at Bible study. Because you can't remember what you didn't retain. Pastor, how do I get faith? Faith comes by hearing. And hearing what? The word of God. Because if you read all of these prophets in scripture, they open up, the prophets of the Bible, their books always open up. And the word of the Lord came unto Isaiah, came unto Jeremiah, came unto Jonah, and the word of the Lord came unto them. See, watch this. When you need that word the most, it'll come hunt you down. Sometimes all you got to wait with is a word. He said, have you not heard? Have you not known? Our actions should never be based upon our assumptions of his plan. He says there's no searching of his understanding. We fail trying to assume we got God figured out. You know, we make the tragic mistake we make while we're in the waiting room is we try to figure God out. Yeah. Like, you know, well, I just believe God ain't gonna do it like this and he gonna do it like that. And God don't intend for me to go through all of this. Let that sink in. God don't intend for me to go through all of this just to get there. And that's a lie from the pits of hell. Sometimes you got to go through to get what you ask for. You can't figure God out God's plan is, then we operate according to what we assume. So if we think God wants us over here, then we're going to go over here. But what if you're wrong and he don't want you over here? He wants you right there. You're like, oh my God. See, you start making mistakes because you think you got God figured out. And God ain't never asked you to think. That's why he says there is no searching of his understanding. You can't apply common sense to an uncommon God. He is everlasting to everlasting. Isaiah says, don't be trying to put God on your clock and calendar. God is not intimidated by your pink slips. God is not moved by your termination notices. God does not operate on clocks and calendars. He does not have a to-do list. He does not have an expiration date. He is from everlasting to everlasting. No wonder grandmama said, he may not come when you want him, but whenever he shows up, he's always on time. What does that mean? What do you mean, Pastor? He was late because he was late. What you mean he's on time? I'll tell you why. When the due date changes when he shows up. Everything changes the moment he shows up. And then he moves on in verse 29-30. He says, God strengthens the weak. Encouragement. What he says, he gives them encouragement. He says, God gives you strength for the weak. He encouragement when he gives them the strength. And he says, God strengthens the weak. He says, the young men, he says the young men shall fall and all of this stuff that he says, talked about giving strength to those who are weak. He says he gives power to those who have no might. He gives strength to those who are weak. And that's good news. That's encouragement. But if you notice, there is a hidden prerequisite in those statements. You can, in other words, he's saying to you that, yeah, he gives strength to the weak, but you must be weak to qualify for the strength. If you look at verse 29 and 30, watch this. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth their strength. So in order to get the power and the strength, you got to be faint and be weak. And I'm afraid a lot of us are too strong for our own good. A lot of us, you can't get God's strength. You don't qualify for his strength with your strong self. God said, I tell you what, you got it, I'm going to let you have it. You don't need my help because you're strong. Remember, you got this. Story told about y'all remember Muhammad Ali? Great boxer, Muhammad Ali. If you under 30, you don't know who he is, but he's a great boxer. And Muhammad Ali, story told about him, he got on his plane and so see that he got on his plane and he was talking to the flight attendant, and she says Mr. Ali, we're gonna need you to have your seat, put your seatbelt on. He said, wait a minute, I'm Muhammad Ali. I don't need no seatbelt. And so he got to, doing his dance and all that. And she said, Mr. Ali, we're going to need you to have a seat and put your seatbelt on. He said, I'm Muhammad Ali. Do you know who I am? And she says, yeah, but we need you to put the seatbelt. He said, I don't need no seatbelt. And she says to him, he said, if you knew who I was, I don't need no seatbelt. Superman don't need no seatbelt. And she said, yeah, but Superman don't need a plane either. And I want you to understand that no matter how strong you are, no matter how many victories you have, you still, God has a way of putting you in some stuff that your money can't get you out of, that your power can't get you out of. I don't care how strong you are. You don't ever cry. You don't let nothing break you. You let the right phone call come through, God will break you down. Let the right text message come through, God will break you down. Won't God break you? Because I found out there's a blessing in the breaking. Because when he said, I give strength to the weak, but I'm crazy enough to be weak for him. So let him keep calling you weak. Let him keep calling you a punk. Let him keep calling you weak. I'll tell you why. Because when I'm weak, he is my strength. And how if we're not careful, we will read this text when he says they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. We will read this text as though Isaiah is saying that they that wait upon the Lord, meaning wait for God. But he did not say they that wait for God. If we're not careful, we will assume this passage means we waiting on God. And all my life I've been thinking this means I'm waiting on God. But what I found out is that that little four-letter word upon is not me waiting for God. It means wait on God. Now wait a minute, Pastor, ain't that the same thing? No. In order for you to understand the true meaning of this text, you must understand it's not just the word upon that changes everything, but the word wait that changes everything. You see, in the English language, you can have one word that has several different meanings, but that's not true in the Hebrew, which is what the Old Testament was written in. That word wait here does not mean to be patient. The word wait here also means to serve. Let me find this thing. Where is this thing? What God wants you to do is while you're waiting, He wants you to serve Him. See, anybody can wait for you, but can you wait while you're waiting? Can you serve? Because see, a lot of us make the tragic mistake. When we waiting on God, we don't do nothing. We stop serving. Stop doing ministry. I'm just going through. I'm not coming today. I don't feel like it today. I'm going to sit down for a few weeks. And God wants to know, because you wait until your change comes. God said, can you wait while you wait? What did God say? I can't bless you because I'm going through. What did Jesus say? I can't finish the cross because I'm waiting on God to show up. Jesus was so bad that He stopped dying to save somebody else and resume dying again. That's why He said, and this day you shall be with me in paradise. He's dying, he's going through, his mother's on the ground watching him die, and he got enough sense to stop dying to help somebody. And you going through a toothache and you got to shut down for the day, and you going through a little problem at home and you got to leave church for 3 weeks. Man, get somewhere and sit down. To whom much is given, much is required. Sick of folks that's strong but always quit. I said folks that's strong but always quit. You ain't that strong if you always got a benediction to your affliction. You always got a quitting spirit and walk away. You better endure hardship like a good soldier. Wait on God while you're waiting. And I ain't got time to give you these, but notice the ascension inside the descension in this text. There is ascension in the descension of the text. There is a upward movement while also a downward movement. He says, to them that renew their strength, they that wait on the Lord, they renew their strength, means they get strength again. See, when you get weak, it means you lost strength, but you get it again. He says, they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. You'll get new strength. But watch the ascension. Here's the ascension. The ascension is that you get more strength the lower you go. Don't miss that. You get more strength the lower you go. When you fly like eagles, you got strength there. But you get more strength when you start running. And you get even more strength when you start walking. He says, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. And they're going to do 3 things. They're going to fly, they're going to run, and they're going to walk. That's all I got. We're going to go home. They're going to fly, run, and walk. Look at the word. Look at verse 31. He says, they shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. I said, Isaiah, are you telling me that we can fly? He says, what I'm telling you is that you can't fly. But when you get God's strength, you can do whatever you want to do. Only His strength empowers us to do the impossible. Yeah, it's impossible. Yeah, you can't do it. You're absolutely right when you say you can't do it. But the good news is I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You need His strength for what you're about to face next. Can I pull up right there? See, a lot of us are faithful to God, so we get what we ask Him for. But here's where we get in trouble. We are unfaithful to God in the process. Okay. See, when we ask God for a house. Let's just use that as an example. Say, Lord, I need a new house. And between now and the new house is the process. You got to budget better. You got to clean up your credit. You got to get house ready. And see, we don't want to be faithful in the process. We want God to just give us the house. Jesus, keep me with the cross. Am I teaching it all up in here? See, a lot of us, we keep, Lord, fix my relationship, fix my marriage, but you don't want to go through the process that it takes to fix what you ask for. Every blessing you got has a process attached to it. And if you ain't willing to endure the process, then don't ask for the blessing. He says you got to go through the process, but I want you to understand that he gives us strength for the next level. Can I prophesy to somebody in the building? I don't know who I'm talking to, but your next level strength is required because of your next level storm. What you're about to go through, that's why God is strengthening you now. Because what you're about to go through, the old strength you had ain't gonna get you through it. But you're gonna need a new level of strength to get through what you're about to go through now. So he says, young men shall fall. Young men shall fall. Young men shall fall. Even the youths shall faint. He refers to the strongest of human beings. The strongest of human beings is young men. When they're young, they're full of energy, they're full of strength, full of power. And he said, even they're going to fall. He lets us know that we're not as strong as we think we are. The eagles in their old age, when they get old, they get stronger. I learned this about eagles. When I did a little reading, I found out that eagles in their old age get new feathers. And along with that, they get new strength. They get stronger with age. They don't see like us, we get weaker with age. But eagles get stronger with age. You know why they call them bald eagles when they get their white hair on top? They gray just like us. But those are new feathers. Their old hair didn't turn colors. They grow out new hair. And the new feathers gives them new strength to fly. And I want you to understand, Isaiah tells us that I know you're too old for it, but you're going to get a new level of strength. The type of strength you got, young men can't compare to. Young men going to look and say, how do you do it? You're going to tell them nobody but Jesus. There's a level of strength that you got. They get stronger with age. The weak can now soar like eagles. People looking at you, trying to figure out how you on another level. How you on another level when I know what you're not capable of. When they wrote you off and you used to be weaker. Wait a minute, I know her, she's weak. And she ain't strong, and she don't have enough money. Her credit ain't good enough. Her behavior ain't good enough. How is it that she's flying with eagles? Stories told about this baby eagle fell out of the nest and fell into a chicken coop. And what's funny, Dick, is that, but after a while, it started to grow and discovered that it wasn't looking like the rest of the chickens. Because, just because you're around chickens, if you're an eagle, you're going to still grow because of what's on the inside of you. And so this eagle, they say an eagle can grow to about 6 to 8 feet wingspan. And so the chickens couldn't do that. And the eagle sometimes was feeling down, was feeling low because he didn't look like the people he was hanging with. And somebody came to him and said, little eagle, you need to understand, you're not a chicken. You are an eagle. He says, you can fly. Chickens just move, but you can fly. And I'm talking to somebody right here. You keep trying to fit in with chickens, and God keeps telling you, baby, you are an eagle. Stop trying to make chickens understand eagle blessings. You ain't got time to be explaining to no chicken why you on a whole nother level, why you don't match it up, why you on this level. They chickens, baby. Let them be chickens. Made up in my mind. I ain't telling every chicken all of my eagle business. I made up in my mind. Come hell or high water. You ain't got to like it. You ain't got to understand it. The reason you don't understand it, because what's in me Because in order for us to fly, we ought to walk and run first. Isaiah said, that's why you didn't write this passage. The Holy Ghost, he told me that your ways are not my ways. And your thoughts are not my thoughts. I'm the only one that can make a human being slide before they run before they walk. Yes, I believe y'all now, but I found out here in verse 31, he says, they shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. Look at the text, y'all. The text says that they shall run and not be weary. The running part ain't what made me shout. Ain't the weary part ain't what made me shout. But what made me shout is that no matter how long I run, I'll never get tired. No wonder Grandmama said, I've been running for Jesus a long time, and I'm not tired. Anybody tired? Whoa! Jesus, won't he help you run? I'm gonna run this race. Yes, I am. Somebody here keep getting tired of the same mess, tired of the same foolishness. I'll tell you why. You keep getting tired because you keep relying on your strength. But can I give you a word that bless my soul? Trust in the Lord with all my heart, and lean not to your own understanding. Forget your way. Trust God. Keep running for Jesus. I like the fact that Isaiah says, I'll never get weary. Why did he say that? You might get tired, but you won't be tired. I said you might get tired, but you won't be tired. Sometimes you get tired, sometimes you get weary, but you won't be a weary person. Is there anybody here can testify that you can keep running for Jesus? I got one more thing I need to let y'all know before I go to my seat. Ooh, you shall mount up with wings like eagles, run and not faint. But the good news is you can keep walking. Yes, I'm walking and talking with my mind stayed on Jesus. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, walk in the spirit and not faint. Just a closer walk with thee. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? I want to tell somebody, you about to throw in the towel. Been waiting on God to fix it this long. I want to tell somebody, just keep walking. Just keep walking. Just keep walking. I know they're talking, but keep walking. Whatever you're going through, keep walking. Sometimes you just gotta keep walking. What you gonna do? Just keep on walking. Sometimes you gotta walk through some tough places, but whatever you do, keep on walking. Sometimes you gotta go through people, but keep on walking. Sometimes you gotta walk your way through a lie they told, but keep on You gotta walk with cancer in your body, but keep on walking. Sometimes you gotta walk with the single and by yourself. Keep on walking, cause can't nobody do it to you. Listen, wait a minute. You know what I found out? That some of us got a coming out praise. You don't praise God until you're coming out. But I wonder if there anybody here got a waiting room praise. Can praise him in the meantime. Can you praise him while you're waiting? I ain't lost on what to do. I just want to wait on him. You under 40, you don't know what that means. What they would do is they meet up at the church and they didn't have a time to get out. They just weren't going to leave until the Holy Ghost showed up. And if you messed around and came to the altar to get saved, they wouldn't leave you up until you prove something happened on the inside. They call it tarrying service. And they tarry all night if they had to, waiting on God. But see, we want to drive through church now. We want to pull up, get our little word, and go home. We don't want to wait on God. And I found out he's worth the wait. He's worth the wait. Oh, you can get you a microwave blessing. Some of us got married in some microwave marriages. Some of us got some microwave jobs. But you got to wait on God to season some things and let some things marinate. But when it get ready, when it come through, it's going to be so much better than it would have been if you just hadn't waited for it. I believe he's worth the wait. But God will give you strength while you wait.